Welcome back to Minishoot Adventure. So I haven't played this in like 2 weeks, so I'm going to have forgotten pretty much everything that we're doing right now. But looking at what we have at our disposal, we have a couple more levels to gain. I'm not entirely sure if level grinding is a thing that's realistic in this game, but I suppose we'll find out. We also have 74 money units that I do not know what to spend on. 2 of the golden beetles, and we are missing probably 1 more to give us that, which I would imagine is going to be the last one. How did I open that menu? Okay. We are also missing 2 power-ups over here. One of these is going to be the one we get for the last beetle. We're missing 1 skull, which is going to be the last dungeon, which I think is pretty much the last thing that we've got to go for. I think we have all the energy and health upgrades. And we're missing whatever this heart is. We also have all of the lore, so we've gotten all of that too. We're also missing a power-up over here, so that's going to be probably a 3rd one of these down here. And taking a look at our map, there are a few... So there's a place we can go down here. We needed all of the races one in order to get in there. Everything else I see has a checkpoint. So we still need to do our business up here. So we're going in this, which is going to give us a power-up, lost power, right there. And this, I think, is going to be a path that leads us to the actual dungeon. So this is going to be our first goal, I suppose. Oh, which I think is right here. Sure is. So this is going to be a mini dungeon of sorts. Probably even going to end with a boss. Okay, I'm on water. That's very slippery. I don't like it here. There are too many bullets flying around everywhere for being on water. Okay, so door did not open, but the gates are down, so we can at least continue this way. A race. So does it matter? It's gonna be easiest to get the... Could be easier to get the outside first. Get through the hole! That's just scrappy is what that is. You go through, you may have a plan, but you go through what gates you can get through. Okay, so we can't... That gate is closed too. So we did open the path up here. We've not been left. So, of course, since it's been a second since I played, you know, there's an auto-aim that your attack has, even if you don't have the one shot, or the one option enabled to kind of vaguely home in on enemies. And you can tell that especially when the enemies are kind of flying around in like a tight circle, how your attacks will sort of focus in on them. That is regardless of the homing setting that I have. And sometimes I almost wish it wouldn't do that. As you could see before, I like couldn't hit that guy. Okay, so if memory serves, these are insta-death. Yay. Do I want to be here? I'm not confident I do. That is a gap, so we can't go that way. But I think it's more important that we go back this way first. I literally drove into that. Okay, so these guys are not aimed. We do also, even if we see them over there, we have to be careful nothing's going to spawn behind us. Killing that guy is going to be rough. I'll get back to him. Probably take you out now that I don't have to worry about the vertical shot. That guy died somewhere along the line. So that further opened the path forward. But what's over here? Okay, so this is back to the entrance. So at least we have a shortcut to get in there. Can't go in here. Alright, before we go down the other thing, let's go back to the right path. So we're going past this room. Lovely. I hit the button and you know it. Oh, because I can't hit it. On water, you can't. I was really kind of expecting that to at least get rid of the bullets. Okay, so we can upgrade something. Which we could at the start, which is actually what made me want to open the menu. And I think we can upgrade anything. So that's 4, 6, 6, 7, 6, so let's just top you off. Okay, so if I had to guess, we just have to kill that guy from the other side. So what are we looking at here? We can't go to the left, even though it almost looks like we can. Okay, there is a hidden spot up here. And a path down. Not quite what I was aiming for, but I'll take it. Okay, now the goal... I guess that's doable. Okay, actually safe here. Wasn't too sure about that one, but I'll... Oh crap, that's not safe. Okay, so where is safe? I think the idea is to do that. And then I think we're mostly home free. Another racing room. Anything cool under these? Miss! Still got it. There's only a handful of rooms in this dungeon, but all these little passages like this keep weaving us between them in unexpected ways. So that goes back to the start, I think. Aha! I hit the button and you know it. Oh, I'm on the water. Oh, still can't go that way. And now we can go here. It looks like there's the button over there, but it kind of looks like the path keeps going. Yeah, it does. So I hit the button. Was kind of expecting it to stop and tell me what the... Oh, did the button just do this? Yeah, I'm gonna take this slow, but it's whatever you gotta do to get through. So I see them down there. I don't think there's anything behind them. That was risky and dumb, but no, there is not in fact anything behind them. Kinda hoping there's not like a spontaneous shooter or something in front of me. Don't remember what room that leads to, so I'm gonna keep going for a second. Okay, there is actually nothing else down here. All the bullets you got there, friends. Nope, out of the way. Okay, I think we've taken out the flyer, so it's just these guys. Okay. Just the little guy? Only shoots one wiggly bullet? Ah, now we can finally get over here. The first thing I'm doing is breaking this, so we have access back to somewhere else before I start doing weird stuff over here. Main door open. It's probably leading to our local boss. Yeah, heart. It's you again. Okay. I was gonna say, I'd like to actually kill that little guy. Is this the same guy that we fought in every one of these? Oh boy, I hope this phase doesn't have much health, because this is kind of annoying to deal with. He's coming at me. I'm going to try to loop him around so we can orbit in the other direction. I feel like I'll be able to get more attacks in if we're like kind of spinning in the same way. He's also trying to stay a certain distance from me. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, that's probably our best time to get some good damage in. Right here before things get sketchy. Okay, we doing... Whoa! You got all them curvy bullets now. Thankfully, I think I can outrange you. Yeah, like some of his shots have larger range than others, so I can't just orbit him constantly. This is going to be long, but it may be better if I just kind of sit back and wait for good opportunities. Ooh, 2 levels. Two levels, so we got a 6, 6, 6, 7. These are all of our, like, main powers now that's left. And I guess, guy down here. Which presumably is what we're going to be getting here. Sure looks familiar. Yeah, look at that little guy. R. Q-E-R. Power of spirits. Go get him! Yeah! Man, that's just... Hey, you want a little extra firepower? Oh, while they're out, I can't recharge it. Cool! And now we can upgrade this for just 2. Then we have our big upgrades here. We are not done in there, though. Checked like every wall in here, so it wasn't a secret. So it was right at the end I was starting to think, so it's got to be hidden under like a lily pad or something. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt, and it was like the first lily pad I checked. Heck yeah, all done. Which means next stop is Big Town. 98.59%. Okay, so we gotta remember how to get over there in the first place. Yeah, this looked like a big deal, which is why I backed up. Not a lot, or they're not strong enemies, but I feel like this means there's like 8 billion of them in here. And I'm sure there's more than one phase of this too. Yup, there we go. Whoa! Please die. So I think these guys are just bouncing back and forth. Just environmental guys. They're bouncing back and forth, but they are still aiming at me. Yeah, like, nothing in here is too terribly difficult, but I can see myself very easily getting boxed in. Okay, I think it's just you. Of course, there's more. This is... yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's a row of the little guys. They're just gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's try to focus on them. Worry about the big guy later. Also, these little guys can go. Okay, there may still be a little guy. Yeah, there is. Hey! Just little windows. Nothing too dramatic. Yeah, the front door's blocked. Where would the front door take us, though? Yeah, and that takes us right here. Final major dungeon, let's go! So that is immediately deep water. Yeah, just, you know, had to make sure. It's just me, or are these guys really big? I don't particularly want to deal with something that big. Is this place even a proper dungeon? This is the boss store. The whole place is in rubble. Ruin. Everything that we had to do even to get to this place mechanically was the dungeon. And these giant creatures in here. And one lone little hero, just a little guy, that managed to take him out. I mean, he didn't make it. And that's everything checked off. That's right, we still have to go down here. We're probably going to want to do that before we go up here, or at least I would assume. Wasn't this the one that we couldn't get past, though? Well, let's go take a look at it, at the very least. Hey, you! We can get the thing! Yeah, so that was this. So when we use one of our things, there's a chance it doesn't even use the charge, and we can just use it again. So that's cool. Still missing one thing down here, though. That was pretty much everything else turned in. Yay! Maybe this wasn't the place. The 8 spirits granted you the ability to dash through bullets. Finally, this actually has iframes. Wait, and if that has iframes, then that means we can go through that passage that we couldn't go through before. I don't remember where that was. I remembered where that was. I appreciate the zoom out so I can see bullets coming. Those bullets travel pretty far too, so... Okay. Don't like this. That said, we do not have this yet. Wrong menu. That's probably this right here. So if memory serves, this is actually a path to post-game.